The competition for who is bigger and faster will never end. Today I would like to talk about the biggest means of transport that exist on the planet. Richard built the tallest bicycle in the world. A designer by profession, he needed only 12 hours to build such a bicycle. He had been planning for some time to make this wonderful creation that finally came out. He was proudly walking around with it, and he is even ready to give it to the brave who want to try it. The bike is 4 meters high. It is not as easy as it seems to be driven. Imaginative how difficult it is to climb on it, or how it handles the traffic lights or lower bridges. Harmony of the Seas is an Oasis-class cruise ship built by STX France at the Chantiers de l'Atlantique shipyard in Saint-Nazaire, France, for Royal Caribbean International. With a gross tonnage of 226,963 gross tonnage, in length, Harmony of the Seas is the longest cruise ship in the world. Harmony of the Seas has 2,747 staterooms, of various sizes, to accommodate, at double occupancy, 5,479 guests. The ship is divided into 7 neighborhoods, including Central Park and Boardwalk, like her Oasis-class sisters. Harmony of the Seas has a number of water-based attractions, including a large dry slide complex, known as the Ultimate Abyss, 2 surf simulators, 3 water slides, and 3 swimming pools. It also has the first water slides on a Royal Caribbean ship. She also has 20 dining venues, a 1,400-seat theater and 11,252 works of art. Maybach 62. The length of this car is 6.15 meters. From the category of sedan cars, it is the longest car in the world. It was produced for 11 years, from 2002 to 2013. The price being one of a kind, around €430,000. The engine in the base model 62 is the Mercedes-Benz M285, a 5.5-liter twin-turbo V12, 542 horsepower. Developed specifically for the new Maybach cars, accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5.1 seconds. Options for the Maybach 62 and 62S includes 18-way power rear seats, replacing 14-way, power side sunshades, cooled rear seats, wireless headphones, electrochromic power panoramic sunroof, replacing power sunroof, steering wheel mounted navigation controls. A crawler transporter is a pair of tracked vehicles used by NASA to transport launch vehicles from the Vertical Assembly Building, VAB, to Launch Complex 39 at SC Kennedy. They were originally used to transport the Saturn IB and Saturn V rockets during the Apollo, Skylab and Apollo-Soyuz missions. The 2 crawler conveyors were designed and built by the Marion Power Shovel Company using components provided by the Rockwell Company, and each conveyor cost $14 million. Upon completion, the crawler transporter became the largest self-propelled land vehicle on the planet. Although there are also larger land vehicles, such as the Bagger 288 rotary excavator, they are powered from external sources, they do not have their own drive. The crawler transporter has a mass of 2,721,000 kilograms, and has 8 tracks, 2 on each corner. The height from the platform to the ground can be adjusted from 6.1 to 7.9 meters, and each side, corner, of the conveyor can be lowered or raised independently of the others. The crawler transporter had 2 Alco V16 diesel engines of 2,750 horsepower, 2 more 1,006 horsepower generators, driven by 1,065 horsepower, which are used for lifting, steering, lighting and ventilation. Dodge PowerWagon is the biggest truck in the world. We are used to Arabs spending a lot of money on useless things, but this time is something special. The Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan is already known for his eccentric ideas and for his collection imposing car that has it. Its name can also be seen from Sputing. It copied the Dodge PowerWagon model and made it to the size it wanted. Inside there are 5 rooms. Its weight is 50 tons. Every detail of the original was enlarged 50 times. The Airbus A380 is a large wide-body airliner that was developed and produced by Airbus. It is the world's largest passenger airliner and only full-length double-deck jet airliner. The full-length double-deck aircraft has a typical seating for 525 passengers, with a maximum certified capacity for 853 passengers. The Quad-jet is powered by Engine Alliance GP7200 or Rolls-Royce Trent 900 turbofans providing a range of 8,000 nmi. This is the American Dream, the world's longest limo, at least according to the Guinness World Records Organization. At 100 feet and 1.5 inches, we can't imagine it has too many challengers to its throne. But as impressive as this 25,000-odd pound, helipad-equipped, massive Cadillac is, what's even more impressive is that its restoration was completed at all. The American Dream is now functional, to the extent that it can be. With this length and an attendant cruise ship-like turning radius, you can't simply drive this thing around. You need to carefully plan a route to make sure it has room to maneuver. The Senior N4 hovercraft, also known as the Mountbatten-class hovercraft, was a combined passenger and vehicle carrying class of hovercraft. The type has the distinction of being the largest civil hovercraft to have ever been put into service. Power was provided by 4 Rolls-Royce Proteus marine turboshaft engines, each driving its own lift fan and pylon-mounted steerable propulsion propeller. The Auto Tram Extra Grand are a series of bi-articulated passenger buses. They are over 30 meters, 100 feet, long and have a maximum capacity of 256 passengers, making them the largest passenger buses in the world as of 2022 in service. The Auto Tram Extra Grand was unveiled in Dresden, Germany, in August 2012. The bus is 30.73 meters long, 2.55 meters wide and 3.4 meters tall. The Mil Mi-26 is a Soviet-Russian heavy transport helicopter. Its product code is Izdaliye 90. Operated by both military and civilian operators, it is the largest and most powerful helicopter to have gone into serial production. The Mi-26 was the first factory-equipped helicopter with a single, 8-blade main lift rotor. It is capable of flight in the event of power loss by one engine, depending on aircraft mission weight, because of an engine load-sharing system. While its empty weight is only slightly higher than the Mi-6A, the Mi-26 has a payload of up to 20 tons. Fabio Reggiani is the holder of the Guinness record for the construction of the largest motorcycle, based on an 8-cylinder 5.7-liter engine with a power of 280 horsepower. The height of the motorcycle is 5 meters. It successfully passed all possible tests and at every appearance leaves everyone speechless.